Hey everyone, so today I just thought that I should make kind of a video to just share my thoughts on how the world works. Now, let's make it clear that it's just one instance of how the world works. It's not I'm not implying something that this is how and this is the mandate way that how the world works. I'm not doing that, right? So, if you try to look upon a broad, like a high level view, and try to see things from there, then you would realize that the world works on some pretty dumb rules. Like when it comes to careers, I think most people end up making the wrong decisions in life. To me, it feels like there are two clear paths. One is long term and other is short term. Now you can call it like a short term gain or long term gain path like that, but these are the two paths according to me, right? So let's start with how it all boils down and what all it boils down to. So it's all about money and value. Like there's a system called supply and demand, and it mostly boils down to what's in demand right now versus what holds value in the long run. For example, think about a teacher and a sweet shop owner, a small businessman. The value a teacher provides, shaping a child's character and future contributions to the society, is massive and impacts the world in long term. But the sweet shop owner, what does he do? They just satisfy your hunger instantly. Still, the sweet shop owner makes way more money than the teacher. Now, the flow of value is different. Value provided by a teacher is way more than the sweet shop owner, but the flow of money is opposite. The flow of money is more to the sweet shop owner than the teacher. Now, here we need to understand this because now let's take actors or sports people. You're aging, stressed, or bored, and you need instant entertainment. Just go to your living room and you just turn on your TV and problem solved, right? That's like that's why their money flows in faster, right? Even though the value they provide might be less in grand scheme of things. Now compare that to a doctor or an engineer. These are long-term paths. They create immense value for society like innovations and infrastructure, but their pay often doesn't match up to their contributions. Now, long-term paths, in my opinion, are the people who are genuinely passionate about them, about making a change in the world, about leaving a footprint behind for further generations, who live and breathe what they do. If you are not money driven and want to make an impact, those paths make sense. Sure, you can become a billionaire in these fields, but the odds are way lower. Take a civil engineer designing buildings. They're all into their work. They earn way less than a real estate company flipping and selling properties. So now the question comes is, why do we keep pushing people towards long-term career paths like doctors or engineers when they choose careers, right? As a parent, or as anybody who is a parent, they should look up to this question. If it's someone's passion, fine, but most people are purposeless or haven't found their purpose yet. So for them, short-term money-driven paths like business, real estate, or the stock market makes way more sense, right? So there's this traditional formula: go to school, take college, get a job, and your basic needs will be covered. But there are two things: needs and desires. Desires cannot be fulfilled by this long-term path. You won't starve for sure, but if you have desires, whether to follow a passion or just make loads of money, you need to choose one of these two paths: long term, which is passion driven, or short term, which is money driven. Because desires and needs are completely different, and the path to achieving them isn't the same, right? Both of these things, desires and needs, can be defined in different ways for both of these paths, right? So the I mean, what I'm trying to imply here, so also there's like this famous line that goes something like, focus on filling the potholes in front of you on the road and keep moving forward. It's basically saying that if you're constantly looking up at the clouds, dreaming about flying, you're not going to get anywhere in the short term. And honestly, there's some truth in it. Like, sure, in the long term, inventing an airplane is incredible, it's revolutionary, right? But on the day-to-day basis, this messed up world doesn't live in the clouds. It lives on the road. It drives on the road. People care more about what's right in front of them. The immediate problems, the opportunities lies there. Not about grand ideas that might pay off years down the line. It's frustrating, but that's just how things are. Thank you.